So ooh, wow, that was loud. Thank you for the follow, Erebus. The 6th house has risen. You know what, the 6th house is doing pretty well because I've been not very active with my main quest. And just as I was wondering where to go next, that could be a good idea. I should go to the Oshilaku and see what they have to say. Thanks for the suggestion. Very efficient of you. And if I'm not mistaken, I should have a mark there. I'm really hoping I do. Let's find out immediately. More Oshilaku camp. Stupid me. I hope I did not overwrite using a mark instead of a recon. Damn it. No. Now that was fairly stupid of me. Damn. Okay, what is the next nearest place I have? I don't remember where was Wilderness. Oh, that's my cave. Really not what I want. Is this? I suppose I can do a couple of jumps from there. Ruin, a perfectly good mark that I am going to need and was indeed really in need of. That's the hunger, guys. That's what happens when the streamer doesn't feed properly. Just for me indeed. Cool. And from there, there's no point going for a boat. We are going to not fight against the Ashlanders. We understand that they have not yet been civilized. The Empire is doing its great. It's great. It's best. But there are limits to how much the Empire can do. And the Ashlanders, they are a tough crowd. Really, they resist the Imperial Order. You would not believe it. Again, let's try to make the straightest line for the camp. I really ought to be watching my spell fading. Faded. There we go. And since we're flying above the Daedric ruin, let's have a look if there is a golden saint. I seriously doubt it, considering my level 16. But if there is one, that could actually be quite good, because there's the bounty happening. So I could make a bit of money there. The place seems to be rather deserted. We have an Orgrim Titan. I don't have too many charges left. I should be careful. Orgrim Titan, Clanfear. I really would like to see those Daedric ruins before they were ruins. That's something I would be quite interested in. And in Esso, I didn't see the Daedric ruins as particularly, you know, newer. Oh, you have to go, Zach. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Much appreciated as usual. If you're not completely against the text-to-speech, then I'll give it another try. You're off to slowly plug away on the Morrowind modding adventure. Those textures, I don't remember the name, but if you look at the step guide for the Morrowind installation, by the way, you might want to follow that. You'll find them there. Definitely you will. And if you have a problem with a mod, just shoot me a message on Discord, and I'll see if I can help you remotely. He will. Okay. He has, and he might have to fix it again if I keep breaking it. This is so pretty. Alright. Let's remember here. I needed to persuade him, make him like me very much. Very much. Very, very much. And then... That is the right name, Zach. That's exactly the right name. Ooh.
Buy yourself some sushi and lattes. Oh.
Thank you so much, Zach. Much appreciated. We'll have the sushi tomorrow and the latte every day. Thank you very much. Happy modding with your Morrowind. That text-to-speech works. Yeah, there's that. And there's a bunch of things. You have so many points. Have a look in the items you can redeem. Some of them also have text-to-speech, I believe. All right. Main quest. See you very soon, Zach. Thank you so much for stopping by and for the donation. It will be well spent to keep me sustained for another week of streaming. Thanks a lot. We want to talk about the Nerevarine prophecies. I believe I fulfilled the Nerevarine prophecies, or so have been told. I'm not quite convinced myself. I do not believe what I am hearing. You think you are the Nerevarine, and you wish to speak to Soul Metal and Nibani Mesa. You do not look like the Nerevarine, but you do not speak like a fool or a madman. This is a puzzle. I tell you, go speak with Zabamund in his yurt. He is the Golakam Soul Metal's champion. He will decide what is right. If Zabamund gives you permission, then you may enter the Ashken's yurt and speak with Soul Metal. Alright. Let's have Golakan. No. Zunamu is the one, I believe. Are you? No. Not the Ashken. Zabamund. That's the one. Okay, Zabamund. First, allow me to introduce myself. I am a bard. I am quite well known. I play songs. And since you do not seem to believe me just yet, I know I've got 100 right now. Hello, S7 Jones. I am not using Open Morrowind. No reason for it just yet, because I'm really fond of a number of mods that use the Morrowind script extender. Huh, where's my Bard Charms? So I'm not using Open... Ooh, that's loud. There we go. I'm not using the Open Morrowind just yet, though it's great. However, I really want to do some multiplayer Morrowind at some point. So when I do, it's gonna have to be Open Morrowind, obviously. Hey Skink Warrior, thank you so much for stopping by. You know what, I really should think about calling it a night as well. A pleasure to talk to you as ever. See you sometimes during the week or even next week. Have a lovely, lovely week until then. You would love to try and play through Morrowind once, but I think I need to try it modded. Not necessarily S7 Jones, not necessarily. What you really want to have is the game. At this point, Open Morrowind is not going to make the game better or anything. It's really interesting if you, when you know the game a little bit and there are specific things that you want, or if you're running on a Mac, for example, then Open Morrowind is going to make things a lot easier for you. But all you need is get Morrowind, the GOTY version, that way you have all the DLCs. Well, at the time they were not called DLCs, but the expansions. And the Morrowind code patch, you'll find it on the Nexus, on the Morrowind Nexus. Just that. It's not really modded, but the code patch is going to fix all kinds of bugs and exploits. And just that is a good way to get started. Let me find for you a rather good guide. Also fairly simple, really quite simple. Step Morrowind is the one I like. This is the one. This is a guide for a modded install of Morrowind, but even if you don't want to mod it, and I don't think you should the first time round, it's going to tell you how to install the third-party programs, which will make your game more stable, more enjoyable, without the bugs and without the exploits. Like basically the problems that we've been experiencing with the games for the past 17 years now, the glaring ones have been fixed. So just go with that. If you want to have the texture replacers, why not? But since it's the first time playing the game, you might as well just enjoy it the way it is. But if you find that the look of it, the graphics of it is too old for you, like too ugly, you can't stand it because you're used to games with really high res resolution, then go and install some of the graphic replacers. For now, tell me about being the Nerevarine prophecies. I think the Nerevarine prophecies are not for Outlanders. Why should Soul Metal and Liberty Mesa speak to you about these things? Who are you that we should trust you? Offer to fight a duel? Boast of my worthy deeds? I don't think words are going to impress him. Tell that I have learnt of the Sixth House and the Nerevarine, and ask humbly to speak to Soul Metal? That sounds reasonable. Offer to pay tribute of 200 gold. I don't think Ashlanders are going to value my septims that much. Now, I am not a fighter myself, so hopefully reason is gonna do the trick. These are not simple matters. You know a great deal more than I would have thought, and some of what you say is news to me. I believe you should speak to Soul Metal. Perhaps he will be angry with me, but I think I can bear that. Go to the Ashkenziert and speak with Soul Metal. Ask him your questions and tell him that I have sent you. Brilliant. I'm sure the song made all the difference. Hello, Ashken. Tell me I don't have to play a song for you as well. Right? Your hair. I think your hair is really, really fancy. Really worthy of an Ashken, a true leader, a warrior, and a wise man all in once. Come on. There we go. Right. Nerevarine prophecies. I think you fulfilled the Nerevarine. Oh, you think. Okay. You have an initiation rite in mind. Brilliant. Let's do that. Thank you for the follow, S7 Jones. Much appreciated. And Ashnit, you're losing your precious septims. But you made the cat dance, so I'm guessing that's, you know, worthwhile. Did I? Yeah, I was saying, and then I interrupted myself. Have a look at Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Hey Nirvanas. Thinking, the cute kitten I have, I don't even know where it shows on the stream. I have, I think there. Yeah, it's a bit like Pokemon. It's, because you can collect them and there's so many of them. I'll tell you about it later. If you don't know about it, that's pretty good for me, maybe. But anyway, welcome to the stream. We are in the Orshilaku. We have just talked to Nibani Mesa, and there's a whole bunch of things that she wants to tell me about the lost prophecies. So we're gonna start with the main quest and then do something else because there's only so much. Why is this going off so often? I don't like that. Give me a second. Stream Elements is definitely a little too active for my own taste. In the meanwhile, there are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost. Quite a few of them, and I know that I'm gonna have to go and find them. What is wrong with you, Stream Elements? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna fix that. Can't have that go crazy like that. Why would the timer change? Like, and I'm looking. Thank you for the host. I'm looking at them, and they're not set to go at least 10 or 15 minutes. Why would they go so often? I'm gonna have to tell it to shut up. That's what's happening. And I even put a minimum amount of lines so that it doesn't clog the chat so stupidly. Alright, we'll see. For now... Oh, you ready? You ready for this? Didn't start it.
What was it?
Because I've been, you know, starting the game a couple of times to see where I was, what to do with my journal and that things. So I have to restart the PowerShell. Yeah, hopefully Stream Element is gonna get really, really quiet, because that's just won't do. Okay, there it is. So now I'm gonna have to get another journal update so it works. Hopefully she has a whole bunch of things to tell me. Okay.
Nibani Masa agrees that my aspect, my birth scene and my uncertain parentage fit with the Nerevarine
Brilliant.
prophecies. But
It
that
sounds
is
weird.
not
I love
sufficient
it.
proof that I
Hey,
am
Skink
the
Warrior. So there you have it. That is the infamous text-to-speech Skink Warrior. Soon I'm gonna have a dragon, which will be great for Skyrim. Not so much for Morrowind, but we'll see. All right. Let me collect all of the, you know, the information from her. How are you, Skink Warrior? Ah, thank you. Someone just voted on the poll about the text-to-speech, saying I like it. Of course, it's the person who actually created it. Alright, perhaps where we shall see. Oluhan, I honestly have no idea where I need to go for that. No idea whatsoever. Propiling index. She sells one, doesn't she? Okay, I think I got everything from her. Oh, Rumors say that in the towns, mad cultists called Sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagoth War has awakened. I can confirm. You've been modding a second Morrowind install. Brilliant. Did you just copy-paste your installation folder? Couldn't be any easier. Sorry, where was I? Not necessarily a sign that you are the Nerevarine. Perhaps the time of the Nerevarine has come, and you have come at the same time. This is not passing a test, but it may seem you have some part to play in the coming of the Nerevarine.
Nivani Masa believes there is some connection
I
between
will
the
never
recent
tire of
attacks
this.
by mad cultists called Sleepers and the Nerevarine prophesies.
Alright, it seems that stream element calmed down. Good. Alright, so we are gonna have to find the lost prophecies, if I'm not mistaken. We need to find the dissident priests, and Caius might know something about it. You bought Morrowind on stream. Okay, that's something I want to do at some point. Just, I think that's what I was saying last week, so I'll be brief. But I just want to have the whole collection. The CD, the GOG, the Steam, the older CD. Alright, we have fulfilled our mission. I've noticed the drop in FPS, and when I look at... See, when I look at Jasmine, it happens. I don't know if it's because she's a companion that uses the extender scripts. Yes. Do it, Jasmine. I don't know if it is because... What sort of spell did I just cast right now? If it is because of that companion mod that I have. My goodness, so many spells. This one. But apparently when I look at a companion, that's when I have the FPS going down to 0 for a second. Jasmine, you're fighting, right? Okay. She did shoot the thing. You will use all the landless mods that TR prevents. Oh right. So you're not gonna have to go with test phase and have to move landmass so that it works. Now that I'm here, I think I should explore some of that region. Clearly I've never been there. The Bitter Coast, no problem. I've been all over the place. Azura's Coast, quite a bit as well. So let's explore for a little while. My inventory is quite full, but never mind. I'm in no particular hurry to go back to Caius Cosadus. I'm in no hurry to go with the main quest. Let's be honest about it. Hello. Do it. Do it. It's just not gonna do the butt thumping thing, is it? You're a noob, you can't use test phase. Test phase is not very intuitive. I used it only once and it was a miracle it worked. Back when I wanted to go thump. Okay, 2 squibs, double the opportunity. I had my Pegasus estate. Now it's here, but I had it somewhere there. Anyway, somebody told me that it would conflict with Tamriel Rebuild. Tamriel, yes. So I moved it, and I don't even know how I did it. I was quite lucky. None of them is gonna do it. Okay, alright, we can move on, we can go forward. Okay. And yeah, let's try to go really someplace I have not been. Like a stronghold over there. Looks like a stronghold. Jasmine, you're following? Good. Yeah, definitely a stronghold. Daedric Ruins, I don't feel ready for it. I'm in level 16. And I don't think at level 16 I would have Golden Saints. And I kind of like having Golden Saints. You know, harvest a few souls. Can come in handy when you want to have enchanted items. Okay, which one is that? Vvardenfell. Can't think of a particular quest that I have or will have there. So we'll try. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Notonwa. Welcome to the stream. Is Notonwa a somewhat longer version of Enwa, which feels quite appropriate for Skyrim. Nonetheless, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you. And there's this guy who is attacking me. You know what I wanted to do? That. Because I keep going to my inventory, it's quite annoying. Clearly, Absorb Life and Absorb Mana are my favorite spells. I also like to use, or really need to use, my Heal Companion, the stronger one. And let's keep at 9 my teleport control so that I can summon my companions very quickly. So good news, I could get an orcish armor. Bad news, I may very well die in the process. Jasmine? Where did Jasmine go? Jasmine, shoot your arrows. Shoot them well. Shoot them true. That being said, let's just stand there for a bit. She doesn't hurt me that much, does she? You're such a wimp. Okay, not a wimp. Not a wimp, I take it back. Oh crap. My arm is maimed, I'm concussed again, hence the darker screen. Okay, it passed. You tried to move a mod, but you couldn't figure out how to move an entire region. So you moved it piece by piece. Oh my goodness. I bet you had a lot of error. I really can't remember. I can't remember how I did it. But I was surprised it worked. Phew, that really is a whole set of orcish armor, but this is all pretty heavy, isn't it? Yeah, you're right, Nevernos. But I had a feeling, normally when I see an orc clad in orcish armor, maybe it's because of Umbra, and I go, okay, let's not mess up with that orc. But this one was surprisingly not that hard hitting. Definitely taking the trousers, because obviously when you see that loot, the trousers is the first thing you want to take. Let's see how much I can carry. Poor girl, she's already half buried in the ground. I mean, all of these are pretty good, because you can sell them in shops. Yeah, but that's it. Drop on ground and leave the place a mess. Skink warrior. I might have to at some point. I mean, I have dropped a few mushrooms here and there, as you know. Damn, I forgot to try and get the propylene index from you are in combat. Okay, I was just checking. Oh crap, there's 2 of them and now I'm over encumbered. No. Okay. You know what, Skink Warrior? I should always trust you. I should know you're right. I am gonna have to drop things on the floor. Sorry, no tout noir. I have to. Does Jasmine wear adamantium? No. We're gonna have a quick look at her. She has some indoril for sure. Why am I even carrying that? Indoril. Oh, and yes, the pauldron are adamantium. Please don't kill Jasmine. She's really friendly, but she's not very hard-hitting. I know you shouldn't be able to get the adamantium armor unless you go to Mournhold and you actually find the pieces. The boots probably are adamantium as well, yes. That's, that was a gift. Oh, she doesn't look too healthy, does she? How are you doing, Jasmine? Okay, you're good. Give me some of your mana, please. No, Jasmine, okay, alright. I can be maimed, I can be concussed a little bit. Yeah, sharp pain to my head, I can take it. Come on, Jasmine. Okay, fine, I'll help. Where do you find adamantium pauldron? They're really rare. You mean like without cheating because a mod gave them to you? You find them in the sewers, in the old Mournhold sewers. And Jasmine started running somewhere. Jasmine? There you are. Okay. I thought she went off fighting. Okay. Fighting enemies that I hadn't noticed. So orcs live in there. Okay, they're all very, very unfriendly. Worshipping, obviously. Alright, I'm over encumbered, so at this rate I won't be able to do anything or go anywhere. We're gonna have to, let me see. I have lots of clothes, so I might have to go to Balmora and drop that. I have way too many scrolls, that's for sure, because I don't use all of these. And not that many ingredients. You have to craft a pauldron yourself? Ah. I don't know where all the pieces are, and I've never played Tribunal actually. That's something I will be doing with this character. Pushes Hlalu, Tribunal, Nobility, that's totally her thing. And you are shooting this dude over there. That's way more orcish armor than I can ever carry.
You fuck like a child.
And you die like a dead orc. I'm not taking that. You're gonna stay there. The index is in here. Alright. Also in combat, obviously. Oh, that's bad news for me. Because I'm not gonna have much space to maneuver. Oh, nice, the blind. I think the effects, the magic effects that I like the most are sound, because it sounds horrible, and blind, because when it's cast on you, you are effectively blinded. Not just, you know, your hit roll is gonna be reduced because you are blinded, you actually can't see. And I love that. Why would they have an egg? It's just maybe because the table was a bit wonky. I'm guessing. It's just a guess there. Jasmine, could you carry anything for me? I think she's already... yeah. It's already quite a lot that she's got. But... all these arrows are for you. Use them. effectively, or with efficiency rather. Oh, she prefers that. Okay, we'll just have to remember to not go to Vivek. Maybe she'd like the whole set actually. No, too heavy, too heavy. What did I give her that's so heavy? The arrows? Are the arrows so heavy? Oh yeah, my goodness. Then again, there's 100 of them. So, all things considered. Yeah, she can't really carry a lot. I don't think I can have a companion that looks like that. Like every time I'm gonna see her, I'm gonna worry I'm in trouble. You know, with them ordinators. Alright, pretty good. I know it doesn't match. What mod gave me the adamantium armor? The official one. Right now it's the Bard mod. When I get my Bard armor, I sort of completed the set with adamantium armor, but I also have, I believe it's Hell of a completion set that makes, you know, that completes every set of armor, which is why there's now a whole set of drawer armor, of everything, armor that only had one piece, or two. Now there is a complete set. Netch adamantium, but they are netch adamantium, so it's not the official adamantium armor. It only uses the mesh, I guess. But then again, and hello Suzuka Sakurai, welcome to the stream. I think you're right. We're gonna have to. So this one is done. You're dead and not interesting. Lorog. Must not leave. Oh, too many of you. Too many of you. I mean, since when is my character supposed to be the tank in that story? Oh, they're confused. Oh, there you go. Good, good. What I need to do is target one, then the other.